Reggie Virgil, yes, this is who the Arizona Cardinals took in the 5th round, 143rd selection. This dude's about 6'3", 190 pounds, and runs about a 4.57. And I think his on-field speed is good, right? Sometimes when we see the 40 time, we get really caught up in that. When you watch the film, I think his 4.5 speed and his 40 doesn't match what you see on the field. And you know, there's a lot of players that I see that with, but you see right here in 2024 he had 787 receiving yards, 20.2 yards per reception, 9 touchdowns. And then when he transferred from Miami, Ohio over to Texas Tech, he had a dip in production, 590, 12.6 yards per reception, 6 touchdowns. But sometimes with these college players, bro, even if they're not going over 1,000, they could still be good in the league. We've seen that with plenty of players. Puka Nacua, just right off the bat, dude. Puka wasn't going crazy in college, but I mean, let's not even waste any time. Let's dive straight into the film. So you're gonna see him down here at the bottom. Looks like the Carolina Panthers are in a looks like I'm pretty sure they're in zone coverage right here. You're gonna see they got split wide receivers right there. So a 2-1 look twins right here with him down here at the bottom, Reggie. Then we got the 1 wide receiver up at the top, and let's see what he can do up against the defense on this play. And I mean, look at that route, really good footwork. And I really like how he extended with his hands right here and he didn't body catch. I mean, look at this, really nice get off, presses up on the defensive back, then boom, makes his break. I thought he got really he's really good at flipping his hips right there, especially with this height. I mean, look at this, little bit of a dip, boom, good footwork off the left foot, then gets open. Look at all that separation. I know I'm a little bit in the way right here, but Carson Beck, man, in this game, he was honestly dealing. And him and Reggie Virgil, except for the one drop that we'll talk about later, they had really good rapport throughout this game. But really good route right here from Reggie Virgil, bro. Look at this. Yes, sir. Look at that footwork. That shit's clean. Yo, real quick, if you're messing with the video, hit that like, hit that hype, and subscribe to your boy. It's literally 2:35 a.m. bro, but I was like, hey, you know what, we need to get a video out. It's been a couple days or so, but be sure to follow me up at the Instagram up at the top left. DM me a player you want me to make a video on, or any NFL question or topic, and we'll tackle it on the channel. All right, let's get it. All right, on this one, looks like you got him down here at the bottom. Looks like they're coming out in a 2-1 look. Got him down here in the bottom, like I said. Let's see what Reggie can do on this play up against this zone coverage. And again, really nice stick route. But I really like on that. I mean, look at him, bro. He's taking a pile with him. But what I really liked about this route is that he ran it. He pressed it up about 10 yards. You see him sink his hips. Not only did he like look and turn back at the ball, he also kept moving back towards the ball. You always got to mention that when it comes to sticks, when it comes to comeback routes, wide receivers that come back to the ball and leave, you know, they don't leave a lot of exposure for their quarterback, right? For a defensive player to drift up and try to cut off the pass, make a play on the ball, or pick it off. You see him work back to the ball as opposed to just sitting on the route. It's important. It's important for NFL wide receivers, right? Like, they can get away with that shit in college every now and then. You still got a lot of good defensive players. Definitely can get away with it in high school a lot, but in the NFL, this is something that you really want to see out of these wide receivers. It's some of these guys, you know, it takes time for them to be like, hey, I got to come back to the ball. Even some of the vets, dude, even sometimes with really good vets, sometimes they'll sit on it, but Reggie does a great job of coming back to the ball and then making these guys miss. I mean, look at this move. Hitting the juke button. It didn't get a lot of positive yards with that, but still, bro, I mean, look at this. We're taking 1, 2, damn near 3 Carolina Panthers to bring this guy down. You see the last player coming in there trying to get the peanut punch out, but he did a really good job of wrapping up the ball and carrying a couple defenders along with him, dude. All right, on this play, looks like they're coming out in a 2-2 look with the twins. Doubles on each side out of shotgun, and we got Virgil down here in the bottom, and let's see what he can do on this play up against Carolina's defense. A lot of zone coverage. Again, another stick route, but really good job with just flipping his hips, coming back to the ball. Nice and simple, nothing crazy. Boom. Again, Carson Beck doing a really good job of just laying it on these wide receivers throughout this game, dude. I was highly impressed with Carson Beck. Thinking about doing a video. I don't know if I will, but yeah, dude, him and Reggie Virgil were kind of going crazy. All right, on this one, looks like they're under center. And I believe they are in a 12 personnel. So they got the 2 tight ends up at the top right there with the kind of like stack down here with the wide receivers. And we got Reggie on the outside. Let's see what he can do up against Carolina Panthers on this play. And I mean, look at that dig route inside, dude. And I mean, he kind of had to extend for that ball. Again, just another play showing Carson Beck and him having a really good rapport, and then you see him get just a little bit of separation on this defensive back right here. Kind of a little muddy right here, right? We got two routes kind of within the vicinity of each other. Kind of a little bit choppy. You get this type of shit in a preseason game, right? As these preseason games are, you know, it's good practice for young players. So I don't know who was off with the spacing right there. Maybe that was by design, right? To like hold the safety, right? As opposed to coming down into the dig where Reggie Virgil is. I have no idea. I'm not in the huddle, right? But this is just me speculating. But this is just a really good route by Reggie Virgil right here. Kind of presses to the outside shoulder of the corner right here. Then he hits his dig. Boom, getting choppy with the feet. I wouldn't say choppy, right? But pretty decent footwork inside. I feel like he could have got a little bit more of a fake in, but hey, bro, I thought he got really good separation right here. And then Carson Beck, he sees the open window right here, puts it low for Reggie Virgil, right? So he's not going to take a high hit from one of the defensive players, especially when you get into that second level of the defense. And then Reggie, bro, with the really clean catch. Look at this. Going to the ground, reeling that thing in. Pretty solid route and a really good ball by Carson Beck and Reggie Virgil right here, dude. Like this guy was just fun to watch on throughout this game. All right, on this one, looks like they're coming out of shotgun with a 3-1 look. Got the trips up here at the top with Reggie down here on the bottom. Looks like he's on an island. Let's see what he can do up against the defense on this play. Whoo, making the guy miss. I like that. Running the out route. What is it, about 5-8 yards? Catches this thing. And look at that. Making the guy miss and getting upfield. This is what we want. When you're a wide receiver, tight end, running back, catching that thing out of the backfield or catching it around the line of scrimmage, 5, 10, 15. It doesn't matter. Yak. Help out your quarterback. And that's exactly what he did right here. And like I said, I know it's a preseason game, but hey, bro, I really like to see positive things out of some of these players. And I thought Reggie was really playing good in this game. And you see him make that defender miss. Whoop, and then get upfield right here. Just a good play, man. Just a good play. All right, and then this final one, you're going to see, looks like they're coming out of shotgun with a 2-2 look. Twins on each side. And we got Reggie down here at the bottom. And this one was tough. You'll see him run this go route right here. He does a really good job with the fake. Double move. Boom. Breaks it back outside. That ball's right on the money, but he just can't quite haul it in, man. He can't quite haul it in. But I thought it was a really beautiful route. Look at this. Fakes it inside. He even got him with the head nod too. And then last second, look at this. Inside. Boom. Bells back out. Catches this corner off guard. He's like, oh shit, he's moving. And quarterback did a good job. Carson Beck laying it on him. I mean, look at that, bro. We got one defensive back, two defensive back. And there's a close-up shot of this. That defensive back, the corner, he did get a hand in on that pass. So it was no easy catch for Reggie Virgil. Like, yeah, he should have reeled it in. But at the same time, you got two defensive players in between. Quarterback laid it right in between. You get this thing in your hands, bro. And it's like he had the defensive back play in his hands. And he was also about to take a hit on the backside. I mean, we've seen plenty of wide receivers make that catch. But it's not an easy catch. Like, it was really good coverage. But, I mean, come on, man. This is a clean-ass route. Just got to finish. But like I said, really good coverage. And overall, just a pretty tough catch for him to reel in. But overall, I mean, for this game with Reggie Virgil, bro, just the way they were targeting him. You look at the Arizona Cardinals, like their depth chart, wide receiver wise. Like, this guy playing good throughout the preseason. If he can keep stacking games like this, I don't know how much special teams he's playing, but I'm like, don't be surprised to see this guy in the rotation for the Arizona Cardinals. And I've been hearing he's been kind of lighting it up in camp, playing good. This is a player to really watch throughout the preseason. But yeah, dude, let me know what you guys think about Reggie Virgil. Be sure to drop a like. Well, first of all, be sure to drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think about him. Drop a like. make sure you sub up and hit that hype button. And yeah, dude, we'll see what he can do in the second game. I'll probably make a video on that. But I appreciate the love. It's your boy Shady Luke, and I'll catch you on the next one. And I am outie. Deuces.